is up, Juice Gang Gang, Juice Gang Gang, Juice Gang Gang? This is the Raise Flays Radio Show. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, everybody in the chat. Sue Turner in the house. We had an amazing show this morning on Twitch. Sue Turner had an amazing playlist, all 80s party playlist from Birmingham, England, my friends. Oh, yes. We partied this morning on Twitch, and now we're on YouTube making things happen. Juice Gang Gang, Juice Gang Gang, fire in the chat if you will. This is going to be an amazing show. If this is the first time you're joining us, maybe you've never seen us before, it's perfectly natural. There's the 90 more thousand people that have never seen us before. Don't worry. It's very, very, very common. This is the Race Flays Radio Show. We have people on here who have passion. Whether you're an artist, whether you're a painter, a cook, like a singer, like the guy we're having on today. This show is about passion. We try to find out what your passion is and why it is you do what you do. It's kind of like your origin story. Bring you on and just learn about you, have a conversation about you. It's really chill. So hang out with us for the next 30 to an hour or so, getting to know our amazing guests that we have. The guest we have today is a friend all the way from Miami, Florida. He is the most he's the most soulful Persian I know. Please help me welcome Mr. Saeed Tabibi to the show. What is up, my man?
Yo, how's it going, dude? Thank you for that introduction, man. Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here, man.
I'm excited. I see so much happening in the soul genre right now, and to have you as one of my first soul guests, I'm freaking super honored. Saeed Tabibi, the amazing singer, and he's got some great news. Today, you just launched a new song. Is that correct?
I did, yeah, man. Perfect timing.
Perfect timing, dude. Yeah, launched this morning. Yeah. It's called Little Numbers. I'm going to pop it on the screen for you guys. Let's take a listen. Ooh, huh? And if you guys don't mind, this show plays a lot of the song. It's not like a little piece, a little sample. No, we want to hear almost the whole thing if we can, especially when it's this good. Come on, put a fire in the chat.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
That velvety voice pops right in. Look at that. I need to turn this up in my head right here. Oh, yeah. Very Lovers Rock. Sue Turner knows about Lovers Rock. Sue Turner, a huge Sade fan as well. Ooh, little number. Be that little number. Damn. Hate to keep our guests waiting, but we're enjoying this. Sorry, Saeed.
No,
damn.
Enjoy it.
This is almost like that feeling when you're eating some good ribs. Like, damn. Damn.
Try to put some sauce on there.
Yeah, there's some sauce on this one. Is this available on iTunes? I'm loving it. They're loving it in the chat. Is this available on iTunes?
Yep.
Holy moly.
Spotify, everywhere, man. YouTube.
Holy moly. Let's shut this down so we can talk real quick. Damn, brother. Holy moly. I'm going to turn that.
Appreciate that, man.
Woo. Gosh, dang. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the new era of soul, okay? This is happening all over America. The Charities, the McCharmleys, Altons, the Espanol version of soul here in California. And our guest, if you're just joining us, Saeed Tabibi out of Florida. Think about Smokey Robinson. Think about, I was just listening to the 80s today, getting blown away. But I was thinking about like how all this stuff is happening during the 60s. Motown comes out in 1959, and then all this sound blows away. We're going to get into that. It's amazing. But all those bands I mentioned earlier, tight, solid, exacting when it comes to like the 60s style stuff. Saeed is no different. He's same way, tight, exactly. The band's incredible. We're gonna get into the band and stuff like that. But what I think is special about Saeed is you have your own voice, bro. It's not. It's fantastic. We already know that. But it's not like you can go, oh, that's Marvin Gaye, or oh, that's Smokey Robinson. It's that sound, but it's you sing differently, bro.
Man, that's humbling, man. Compared to those guys, though, I don't think I'm on that level yet, man. But I appreciate you saying that. I'm trying, man.
Yeah,
Trying to get us out here.
Just remember that, because I think everybody's gonna be, because have you noticed that it's been getting really popular, this type of sound recently?
Oh no, big time, yeah.
Right?
The Sacred Souls, Duran.
Yeah,
Jones,
Sacred Souls. Yep.
Huge artists right now, yeah. And even not as big. I know it's huge in California, but even here in Miami, I've been hearing some people listening, turning on. You just can't. It's just pure love, you know what I mean? So everybody can relate to it. It's just, I think the world needs a little more love right now. So people are kind of getting attracted to that positive music. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I think you hit it on the nose. Like, it takes you away. It takes you to a better time, when it was simpler time, you know.
Yeah.
Just coming out of the 50s, before the Beatles got here and made us all high, then, you know, it was pretty chill. It was pretty mellow, right? Everybody had everybody wore a suit to the store, to the grocery store, and it was crazy in the early 60s. It was out of control.
Yeah.
Crazy. Talk a little bit about your background. You're half Cuban, half Persian. Talk about the love story. I mean, I had a friend. He passed away. His name is Mashada, and he's from Palestine, and he married a Korean woman. And I ended up later in years, I work for the Korean woman's company and her sons. So talk about that story. Iranian mother, Persian father, are switched around.
Yeah. Cuban mother and Iranian father. But yeah, beautiful. Here in Miami, there's a lot of. I mean, there's a lot of half Cuban, half everything down here.
Oh, so hell yeah! I was watching Cocaine Cowboys last night just to get ready for this interview. Yeah. I need to find out about Miami.
I did research. Cocaine, man. Yeah. I should have brought the glass table out. Yeah. But yeah. They both they came out here to study. I mean, obviously both countries, they didn't have as many opportunities as here. So they came out here, actually ended up going to Florida International University where I went. Wow. And they met there in school and stuff and kind of started going. I mean, the love story ends with a divorce. But
oh, Jesus.
No, that was a long time ago. No.
Only in America.
I mean, it's all good. They're good friends.
Nice. So, that is that is the true American story right there.
That was like 25 years ago. Yeah, exactly.
We make them and we break them over here in America.
It was beautiful. I loved it. Yeah, exactly. No, it'll get you.
It'll get you.
No. At the end of the day, everything was positive, happened for the best, and I'm grateful. Obviously, they met, or I wouldn't be here.
Hell, amen to that, brother. Talk about the sounds. On Spotify, it says you're influenced by the 80s and 90s, but the styles that you're playing are, like I said, from the 60s and 70s. So where does that? I mean, it's almost like part of you. So go back to the first time you heard this type of music.
Well, even since I was a kid, I was influenced by Motown, The Temptations, all this. I mean, Marvin Gaye, like you said, Sam Cooke, all the greats. So I just put the 80s and 90s because that's when I was really growing up. So that's what really hit me, like during that time frame, all the super R&B.
Hell yeah.
No, I can't. I mean, there's one guy I'm thinking right now, but he was canceled, so I can't say his name.
Oh, damn.
Anymore.
Yeah,
but like Brian McKnight, Jagged Edge. I used to love a lot. There's just too many to name.
Oh, you were gonna say Keith Sweat, weren't you?
Him too, but he wasn't the one.
He wasn't.
I'll say his name starts with an R, and he's in jail right now.
Oh, damn. Yes, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah. I think there was a film on Netflix about that too.
Yeah, exactly.
Surviving that guy.
But we didn't know him, so now, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Sue Turner does. Sue Turner has no shame. She's putting it in the chat, Mr. Kelly. Yes, Mr. Kelly.
Yes. Sure.
So yeah, dude.
D'Angelo. That was
D'Angelo. It was.
That was my first concert ever. Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Didn't think about that. They brought it back in the 90s. They were going hard, but probably when we were, you may have known, but I didn't really think about it when I was listening to them in the 90s. I didn't think, well, that goes back to Motown. I just thought R&B, right?
Yeah.
Because back in the old days, it was just called soul, and then they changed it to R&B in the 90s. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah. It's marketing or something. Yeah.
They flipped it around.
Something to do with that. Yeah.
Crazy. Sue Turner says, very high voice for a guy. Reminds me of the guy from the Stylistics. Oh, there you go. Stylistics.
Thank you.
Nice. Fantastic.
I got a naturally pretty low voice, so it's hard to hit some of those notes sometimes.
Yeah, that's interesting. When you came on earlier and we were trying to do, we had all kinds of technical difficulties. That's why we were late. But you sound. I thought I had an interview with Barry White. Because I didn't see his face because the camera wasn't working. So I got an interview with Barry White. Damn, I got a good manager. How did I get Barry White on the show? But then when you sing, it's like almost like a tenor, right?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. I mean, some of the newer songs coming out later, I go a little lower, but I do love that falsetto, man.
Well,
it sticks out good with the instruments and stuff. So
hell yeah, that's exactly right. It hits right. It hit right. Let's listen to another one. Let me go back here. Let's listen to "Still Waiting" while we're waiting. We're not waiting, but let's listen to "Waiting."
Yeah, perfect song.
Ooh, that's exactly what we're talking about right there. Mm-hmm. Cool. I might fall in love again tonight. Damn. When's the wife get home?
Songs are dangerous, man.
She's at a party?
Soul music can get dangerous.
This is where it gets dangerous, huh?
Yeah.
You better hope you have a TV or something. Keep it busy.
Yeah.
I needed you. Ooh, down on the soul. Wow, what a voice is what they're saying in the chat. If you're just joining us, this is the Race Flays Radio Show, live with Saeed Tabibi, all the way in Florida. That's how we do it. In exclusive with the Race Flays Radio Show.
This one's written by Camden too, so check him out. He's another great up-and-coming soul singer.
This is written by Camden, somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, I co-wrote the lyrics, and so he did all the instrumentals.
The instrumental parts.
The new one you just played was me, yeah, but this one was, I got this track off him. He's great. You got to check him out if you haven't.
So Camden, you're coming on the show next week. Fantastic, I love it. Does he have like does he like to talk? Because some musicians, they don't like to, like they just talk with their music.
I think he would love to be on it. I know he's coming out with a new album soon. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm pretty sure he will be. Yeah.
Dude, tell him.
Sure
How do you spell it?
Yeah. Camden.
Why does it sound familiar?
I'll send you the link. Yeah, I'll send you the link.
Yeah, send me his Camden Music?
Yep.
Boom,
he writes
follow.
for a lot of people. Yeah.
Oh, this guy's a genius. He's got a freaking piano I never seen before, like some sort of like piano, like open. Yeah. This guy's gonna be sick. This guy's gonna be sick.
He records all old school. Even the new song I did was with the Brothers Nylon, and they do everything tape to analog. That little number, those guys are insane, man.
What?
I'm working with them on the new album. Their music is just.
What are they called?
The Brothers Nylon.
The Brothers Nylon.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just getting guessed while you're waiting.
No, yeah.
Oh my God! Look at this. Holy moly.
They are, man, their YouTube channel, they're brothers, and they just, I mean, they
I'm just sending
replay all the
messages.
music I make. I record it out. They record it, replay it for me out there. Get that tape analog feel.
Yeah, That's what I was gonna get into right now. Is like, how do you get these musicians like with that sound, that analog sound. And if you think about like the Motown sound, like it wasn't like rock stars behind them. These were like seasoned musicians, studio musicians that sat inside of a studio and played for not just their album, but the next guy, the next guy, the next guy.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, and they were sick, and so you have obviously a connection to some of those musicians that you just mentioned.
Yeah, I've just been blessed, honestly, through my journey to come across some of these guys. I'm a musician myself too, so we've been collaborated, and I just don't have the equipment and don't know how to record the way like the brothers Nylon do. So I know where my weaknesses are. I go up there, or I have them replay it for me. But I've just been blessed, honestly. You asked me that question, I don't even know how I found these guys. It's just kind of like once you start on the road, it just seems to show up, kind of. Yeah, like the doors
Crazy.
open up.
So you are playing a lot on the road as well?
I had a band last year. We were playing really just South Florida, but I'm actually a pharmacist by day, so that's what I've been doing mainly, and I've been making music my whole life, but I haven't really put anything out. Now I've just hit a point where I'm like, man, I need to follow my passion. I can't let it go. Like I really, no matter what, I'm making music, and I need to like take it to the next level. So this last year, I actually just started the Instagram page in February. That was my first song dropped Valentine's of this year, Lila, and that's where I just started really following my passion and following through, getting these recordings done at that right level. Like I said, all tape, analog, getting like the reverbs, even everything is analog, man.
Yeah.
So it just has that quality that, I mean, you can't, the newer stuff, digital, I mean, there's good stuff, but it's kind of like, it's missing that it's like a little more stale. I don't know if that's the word. I mean, you can get behind it as a producer and as an engineer and really make anything sound like anything. But there's just something about the old stuff. That's why people keep going to it. You know, it just has like a warmth.
Yes. So, yeah, that's why I still play vinyl on the show when I'm on Twitch. Yeah. It has a more physical sound. Like when you hear the drum rolls, you could feel like those hits. I don't know if that makes sense. You can like.
No, definitely. That's why I play records too. That's why a lot of people play records to this day. It's a lot more convenient just to go on Spotify or whatever, but there's nothing like a record.
Nothing like a record. Analog stuff is keeping it real. That's what Saeed Turner said. Yeah. And it just and like you said, you could do it digital, you could do that. They're doing it, but to get this particular sound, you can't. I think most of the bands that record this soul style, they all record in an analog style.
Well, you have to. Yeah. For every type of music, there's different styles, different techniques, and now it's even at another level because it's like you're using the tape and analog, but still there are some modern technologies of like some of these old school tracks, man. It was just one mic in the room, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One guy, like they would position everybody away from that one mic, have the whole band, background singers, everybody one take off one mic, and you just get such a grain. But now it's like you got the analog sound, but almost a little cleaner still. So it's like a whole new thing, kind of.
Yeah, like the processing.
It's an homage. We're paying respect to the past, but still. It's still got like this a little bit cleaner aspect now, just because technology has evolved. Even if you're going all tape and analog, you're still using mics on every instrument and everything. I mean, it's more like the 60s, 70s, not the early 50s where it was just like that one mic setup. That is impressive how they did that. I love watching videos like that showing that.
Oh yeah. It's amazing. It's because if you use both, if you have the old style and some of those old techniques, and then you process it or master it too. With the new computers and stuff like that, it just comes out amazing. It's amazing.
No, not yeah. This is still mastered, even analog. These guys do everything the
Oh,
old school
crazy.
way, but it's just they got. I mean, you're in a soundproof room now. You know what I mean? Other stuff. Mics are just. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, they got vintage mics, but they got a lot of. It's just a mix. I think it's beautiful what people are doing now, and that's why I love this. That this world's coming back, and
Yep.
like I said, I think the world goes through phases. It kind of. I think music's always. I mean, there's always good music coming out, but now I think is a time like people are asking for love, kind of like people need a things are ever since COVID and stuff. It's been tough for a lot of people, so this type of music is just what the world needs right now.
100%. I could hit the show right here. We're done.
Yeah.
Did you just hear that, guys? Holy moly, that is exactly, dude. That's what the world needs. They need love. That's how they used to. That's how Smokey Robinson used to talk back in the day. He's doing the same thing. Holy moly! See, we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. The soul's bringing it back. Holy moly! You've been playing this music you've been playing music your whole life. So.
Oh yeah.
So since like how old?
I mean, I had my aunt was a opera pianist and a singer. She had like a voice, an insane. My grandmother played the mandolin, so since I was able to talk, I was singing.
Did your aunt teach you like how to sing like operatically and stuff like that?
She didn't really teach me directly, but just watching her and going to like seeing her, it was just a musical family. So I just picked up when I was like about 9. I started playing the trumpet.
Damn.
It just kept like happening. That was my first instrument. Then I started picking up the guitar, bass, a little bit of drums, everything.
I saw that in your room. You have like bass guitars, guitars. You have drum set in there behind you.
Everything. Yeah.
That's awesome. So you're playing all this time and never joined any bands or anything when you were younger?
Oh no, I was, man. I was in actually a band called Catchy Shuby when it first started with down here. They got a little bit of, but they weren't too big. But I was even throughout pharmacy school, I was in cover bands. I was in a Hall and Oates cover band.
Hall and Oates, whoa!
My classmates.
Who says that? That's amazing.
I couldn't get away from it. Man. I just
that's awesome.
I love pharmacy too, though. So I'm not gonna lie. I just had a lot of passion, but I knew this is my true love. Like when you care something, like it's something like that, you just can't sleep until you really pursue it. So I guess I got a little midlife crisis going on. And I was
can I ask how old you are?
39.
39. Okay, so 39. So you what's the difference now than back then? Like because it seems like did you have some songs that you had already written and that might have been working on throughout the years?
Man, I got like a hard drive probably with at least I would say over a couple thousand songs, beats and tracks.
Holy moly!
It wasn't just I like everything. So I did. I used to rap even a little bit, do beats, loops, rock, progressive, everything. I love all types of music. My CD case back then used to have everything from classical to 3-6 Mafia, everything in between.
Yeah,
so
I mean Miami's hot clubs, hip hop clubs, all over the place, party scene. But what made it now? Like why now to come up with this what I'm going to call a brand, because that's what it's going to be. Why now? Did you say now we got to get serious? We got to write it down. We've got to put it out on Spotify. Yeah. Why do you think it this time?
I think just experience. I had been in a band like in 2021, 2022 that kind of started because I was jamming out with a few friends. We formed a band. Going out and playing and stuff really started getting me more pumped up and realizing, man, this is what I really love to do. So it's kind of like a rebirth, and that kind of just led to a point like, man, I need to just start putting out music, get on DistroKid and get it out there because you only got one chance. You only got one life. So.
That's what Eminem said. You only get one shot. Yeah. Do not miss a chance.
Yeah, exactly. So I started a little late, but
Hey,
at least I'm
yeah,
entertained,
I'm old and I'm doing a freaking podcast on YouTube, so you got plenty of time.
You gotta follow your dream. That's why I love it. When I saw your page, I was like, man, I love this.
That's
You
awesome.
just try, like at the end of the day, like I said, you got your day job, the bills got to get paid, but
Big
you can't
time.
let that passion go by.
Shoot. Day job and a half. You gotta work at McDonald's on the side too. It's crazy over here in LA.
Yeah, exactly. No, nowadays it's like three jobs. No, I can't imagine out there. Miami's getting pricey too, but you guys take the cake.
California's
Man. You guys
death, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's listen to Thorns while we get on the Thorns over here.
Job,
Right here with Saeed Tabibi on the Race Flays Radio Show. That intro is fire, huh, Sue? That was crazy, right?
That's the Brothers Nylon too.
Yeah, is that them?
Yeah.
Dude, this sounds like the beginning of the Django film. Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Clean 70s guitar.
Video,
Holy moly, I gotta stop that because that one I gotta listen to later, like the whole thing. Holy moly, that was sick, dude. That's like a freaking like an old like blaxploitation film, like back in the day, like those 70 films, dude. That like something's gonna happen. Like Superfly's gonna come around the corner right now.
Yeah. That's what it's about too. Yeah, you gotta watch out for some thorns. Man.
Oh, it is. So, well, talk about what is it about?
That one's just about. Just you know how it is, man. Already at our age, we've been through some romances in the past, and sometimes everything starts out all loving and happy, but the rose, you just see the rose, you smell the rose, but over time. Storms start peeking out.
Oh, yes.
This song's just about, Like,
I know exactly what you're talking about. It's all
like,
rosy in the beginning. It smells so lovely in the beginning. And then those thorns creep out. It's exactly like you described.
Yeah.
Then it encapsulates you. And then it's the black rose. And then your life is just, that's another show. Okay. Crazy. You gave me a nightmare. Crazy. But it's like a film. Yeah, it's like a crazy film sound. And then it also has that sustained organ that's kind of like that Van Morrison kind of sound. You know what I mean? And of course the great vocals. Your vocals on that one are really, really, really good, dude. That one is sick.
Thank you.
The old Seattle style has some notes here. Yep. Crazy. Let's listen to Lila real quick. Hold on a second. Because I wanted to hear that drum intro. Hear that? That was sick.
This one's Joey Quinones.
Jolie De Leon?
Joey Quinones.
Oh, Dignone.
Yeah.
Do you know who Joey De Leon is?
That name sounds familiar.
He's a Cuban bongocero conguero.
Okay.
Yeah.
Name sounds familiar.
Yeah. That's what I used to do. I used to play salsa.
Oh, nice. I grew up with that Buena Vista Social Club.
Oh, you named it, dude. Buena Vista Social Club?
Yeah.
Damn.
getting ready now for Noche Buena. I know all that stuff's coming out. Lechon,
Like the Cuban festivals over there?
Like yeah, the night before. You guys don't do Noche Buena out there? Like night before Christmas.
Oh.
The Cubans like to cook up a full pig lechon.
Oh.
They call it a cajachina.
Dang. Holy
stuff,
moly.
Crispy skin.
Damn. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, when I used to play the
for your show, you might have to investigate into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. I didn't know that. I mean, I used to play all the Cuban restaurants out here, and man, the ropa vieja and everything. Oh my god! And then my Spanish got better. It was crazy. My Spanish got really good hanging out with the Cubans, but it was different. Like my Mexican family didn't know what I was saying. I was like, oye chico, mira, como te gusta? And they're like, what? That's not Spanish. I was like, yeah, it's Spanish. I'm telling you, it's Spanish.
Estilo cubano, estilo cubano, really.
Yeah, it's different.
It's a lot more. Yeah, everybody's got their little dialect. Yeah, Cuban Spanish is definitely not the most proper one.
Oh no, it's different. It's awesome.
Yeah.
That was my Spanish for a while. That's why they're like, you don't speak Spanish. I was like, well, when I'm with the Cubans, I do. They know exactly what I'm talking about. They know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh man, crazy. That Lila had a killer drum intro. Sue wants to know the name of the new song. The new song is called Little Number. It's by Saeed Tabibi. By the way, tell everybody what Tabibi means. I know Habibi means lovely one or something like that. But what is Tabibi? You know,
Tabibi's like a friend. Yeah, Tabibi is means doctor actually.
Oh, and you're the pharmacist.
Yeah, it just happened to be that
gross.
way. I don't know. I guess maybe I had a doctor in the past.
So. It was meant to be. It's meant to be. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Crazy. Lila has that simplistic Motown drum intro. The violins right there. You know how they had that thick sound back in the day. The full-on orchestra freaking thickness that they had to make things thicker back in those days. Full-on orchestra, violins and cellos and things like that made it really awesome. The whole song is almost like a Stevie Wonder sing-along, but it's you. So it's crazy. You could see Stevie right, like Stevie sing the song, sing Lila by Saeed Tabibi, and he's like yeah, and he starts singing it. I can just see him singing it. And he's like no problem. He's a nice guy. I know that. I know it. It'd be awesome.
Stevie. I've seen him a few times too. Yeah. He's a big inspiration for me for sure.
Oh, that's awesome. Dude, he's amazing in concert, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Dude, I seen him when I was in New Orleans and I saw that guy. It was crazy.
Nice.
Oh man. Yeah,
he puts on a show, man. He leaves it all out there.
Big time. For those of us like talk about, for just to give some value to the people, like if musicians listen to this, like you spent your whole life playing music, you've been around it your whole life. How does it feel to be able at 39 to kind of be able to just express yourself with this passion that you have and just be able to just finally let it all out?
Honestly, I mean, that's a deep question right there. It brings me a lot of joy. I'll say that. I feel very happy. I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, like a sense of purpose. And it's always there. Like, so I never really stopped making music. I can't, when I get back from work, I got my routine, workout, whatever, but then I always need to do something, play a little guitar, whatever, jam out with my friends on the weekends, whatever. It was always happening. But now being able to get like feedback from the world from it has been really fulfilling, I guess. Yeah, just seeing putting it out there. So, but the feeling of making music was always happening for me, man. It's like my meditation. I'm addicted to it. So
that's awesome.
I can't get away from it. But definitely now, I mean, like I said, it's just seeing the feedback from friends, family, everything has been a lot of joy, man.
Oh yeah, it's got to be great because you enjoy it. It seems like it's part of your life. It's something that you do, like you said, it's a routine. It's part of your life. I remember when I used to play guitar and I'd put myself to sleep at night. It's like it's part of your blood. It's part of your thing. But the gratification that you get from, because you think it's good, and it is good, even if it's even if you're like, for the crappy musicians out there, like even if you suck at guitar and you're like, and you sing like me, you're like, as long as you think it's good and it puts you to sleep, you're good. But when you get opportunity like you to be able to play it out and professionally and do it, and then other people besides your brain says it's good, then you've made it. I'm not talking about the Grammy Awards. I'm talking about before the Grammy. Like if you talk to any pro musician, when they heard just like that the experience that you're having right now, that experience of just your peers and your friends enjoying your music, it's almost better than when you get to that top Grammy, right?
Absolutely. I can't imagine up there. I'm sure they got a lot of headaches to deal with and stuff. But right now, it's just it removes a little bit of doubt that we all have, I guess, in the back of our head, and just really realize, man, I'm supposed to be doing this. And I need to be doing this, so it just cements the path, man.
100%.
There's no crappy musicians out there. I think there's something for everybody, man. Even if you think you're crappy, then maybe you need to change the way you think. And
there you go. Yeah, it might be just the way you think.
Unique voices. Yeah, exactly. There's people with unique voices. People that, some of my favorite bands, like thinking off the top of my head, like the Talking Heads and stuff. I think they didn't even know how to play instruments when they formed the band and kind of taught each other. That's one of the best bands of all time.
Oh, Talking Heads is incredible,
that's
dude.
Their story. Yeah.
They were in like fashion school or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't. Anything you want to do, I really do believe you can do. It sounds corny, but you just put some work into it, and that's everything. You got to put little, little.
You got to show
work into the path, bro. Yeah, exactly. So I think there's something for everybody, man. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's an inspiration for you. Painty Polish in the house. What's up, Painty Polish? Love it. Fire in the chat. Hearts in the chat. They're loving the music. You've got 4 singles out so far. Saeed Tabibi is here. He's got 4 singles up on Spotify. It seems like is an album coming out, a full length.
Yep.
Nice.
This is the first. This is the first single off the album, because there's another song, Ghosts, that one I was featured on with this group, the Medford group. That one we got a little 2-track 45-inch out on Bandcamp and stuff. But this is gonna be my first one, and this one I'm pretty much either writing or co-writing the whole album, so I'm pretty excited. This is the first song out of that one.
So these other songs, like Still Waiting, Thorns, Lila, those won't be on the album?
I co-wrote. No, they won't.
Oh, so you got a whole bunch of other ones.
I'm going to probably put a little. Yeah.
Wow.
There's a lot. Hopefully there's going to be another single coming probably around February song. There's a video for this little number I shot.
There's a video?
So it's all coming. Yeah, it's not out yet. It's coming out probably mid-January around there. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you're coming back on the show. We're doing a screening.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we got to get back on, eat some pizza together.
Hell yeah, dude. We're gonna have Pizza Hut together.
Yeah.
We'll eat Pizza Hut and watch the video.
Yeah.
Holy moly, man.
Pizza Hut. Love that shit.
Dude,
canned pizzas. I remember those old days. We used to go there. That was like the fancy spot. When they used to bring out the cast iron with those red cups.
Yep. You remember that? With the picture that was like, you couldn't see through it?
Yeah.
And then
the salad buffet and stuff.
Yeah. And the Pizza Hut was literally a hut. It was literally shaped as a hut back in the day.
Yeah,
it was the most.
Oh, they still got the old buildings out here. They're using them for other stuff now, most of them.
Oh, dang.
Still some out here.
That's crazy. Dude, and it used to be like a large was actually a large. Like it was big.
Yeah.
Now the large is like a medium from back in the day. It's crazy.
Yeah. Now everything's gone, like they're trying to
everything's
save
small
on those pennies.
Oh my God. It's out of control. My man, thank you for taking the time. I know you got to go. You've got a gig later on or something. Or you got work probably, right?
No, yeah, I got to work now. And there's my wife's phone too. So
she needs the phone. She's getting phone calls.
Back.
Thank her, by the way. Ask her a question for me. Is she right there?
No, she's not here now. She walked away.
I was gonna, if she was here, I would be ask her like, if you're more like happier now since you've been putting out your music and you're doing your passion and stuff like that. Like maybe back in the day you were more grumpier. I don't know.
No, I think she would say, yeah, I was definitely grumpy. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I still am a little grumpy.
Hey, that's us guys. We're grumpy.
No, we don't listen. I mean, you saw what happened here.
Exactly. We had a fumble. We had all kinds of crazy things going on when we tried to get him on.
Technology, man.
He tried to use a droid, ladies and gentlemen. So just forgive him. He tried to use a droid.
I'm sorry. I'm going iPhone now.
Going iPhone now. Yeah, You'll be on the cloud. We'll put you on the cloud.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my man! Thank you so much for popping in. Your music's amazing. They're telling me your amazing voice in the chat. Thank you for sharing your life with us. Hopefully, we're gonna see you in January and we'll watch the video.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Awesome.
We'll be in touch. We'll get that set up, man.
Awesome. Let's do it.
I appreciate you having me, man. I appreciate the opportunity. I love your show. I watched your whole, like, on Instagram, checked out some of the stuff, and love what you're doing. A little bit of everything, just passing, like you said, man.
Awesome.
You're just doing all positive stuff, man.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Great meeting you. Great having you on. This is your show now. Come on whenever you want. Juice Gang. Thank you so much for listening. Sue Turner, Painting Polish, everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for listening. Juice Gang. Stay thirsty, my friends, and not dangerous. Have a great one.